I do.
I say y'all having a good time out there.
Alright guys, FIFA guys, Sam back to go with another video, and today we have a player review. It is on the man of the match, Oscar Cardozo, I think. Cardozo? Okay, that's it, Cardozo. If you want to go for a striker that is really quick and will outpace the defenders, I advise you to not get... Oh my god. I advise you not to get this guy, because, as you can see, he's got 6'3" pace, which is pretty abysmal once again. He's got 74 dribbling, which isn't bad. It seems a bit higher than that. I wish it was higher, because it's not too great, but it's not bad. 90 shooting is obviously his standout stat, and that's, if I'm honest, he's not that good. He's pretty bad, and that's obviously his best stat, so which means he's not that good. I wouldn't recommend getting this guy, but I wanted to try him out and make a play review on him because he seemed quite good with 90 shot, but he's not that good. I'll get more into detail on that in the in-game stats and the goals or clips. 72 passing isn't bad. I hope it was a bit better. 83 heading, that's his best start because he wins just about every header. I don't think he's got much jumping because he's worth, I think he is about £200, which is quite heavy, so he's quite fat. Obviously 6'4" is a big monster, so he wins every header. He's really strong. I think he's got nearly, I think it's 89 strength in game. But yeah, he's left-footed. I love left-footers. For some reason they just seem to be better on the ball. Unfortunately, two-star weak foot is awful because he can't do anything on his right foot. And once again, two-star skills are even worse because I usually need a player that has at least 3-star skills. But once again, I wanted to try this guy out to see how good he was. But obviously, I didn't really like it. But yeah, it cost me 68k, which I wouldn't really recommend is worth that much. I'd probably pay not even 20. But he's got 6 goals in 11 games, which isn't really bad for me. I didn't start recording until like I played my 6th game, so there won't be many goals in there because I think I scored 5 in 6 games or something, and then I scored like 1 in something like 5 games. I don't know, it was stupid. So there isn't really many goals with him, to be honest. I'm playing in this nice little hybrid. I was going to do a hybrid squad builder, but I've got bored of it, and obviously the guy up front's pretty crap. Got some nice little players. The only person who doesn't have 9 chem is Elton, but I just really wanted him in the team. I couldn't figure out a way to get him in 9 chem because obviously he's in the Saudi Pro League, which isn't really a good league, and could only link up with his Brazilian partners. I guess we are back with some in-game stats, and as you can see, there's quite a few yellow, there's quite a few light greens, and there's quite a few dark greens, and with 1 red. Obviously, it's not the full stats, but you'll see them in a minute. 77 ball control isn't too bad. It seems a lot higher than that, but it isn't. Once again, it isn't that great. 70 crossing, you can't really tell because he's not really much on the wing because he's obviously a striker. 85 curve. Can't really tell once again because he's usually in the box for the corners because he's really tall and really good at heading. 78 dribbling, just basically same as ball control, not too great. I'd like it to be a lot higher. 96 finishing is the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard. His shooting's absolutely terrible. I haven't really scored many good goals. 96 free kick accuracy. His free kicks are good. I only had 2 free kicks with him, and I'm not really good at free kicks, so obviously it wouldn't have gone that well. But I think if someone else had free kicks with him, then he'd probably score a few. 88 heading accuracy is absolutely outstanding. His headings are supreme, but it's just like getting someone like Andy Carroll was really good at heading, so I prefer to get Andy Carroll than this guy, if I'm honest, especially with the price with it as well. 75 long pass, you can't really tell. 95 long shots, absolutely bullshit. He has not got 95 long shots. Half the time he just flops it. It's not like, it's more powerful and accurate, and it's usually not on target. 94 penalties, 73 shot pass, 99 shot power. I can't believe that because that is true, but it doesn't really go well with his long shots because, as I say, his long shots are really bad. And 88 volleys, there is skill attributes. He's 29, 6'4", really big. Like I said, £200 before. He's quite a big, chunky lad. From Paraguay, striker, left foot, medium attacking and defensive work rates. Once 2-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves, like I've already said. 89 strength, he just muscles so many people off the ball. 94 stamina, that's just what he is in game anyway. 94 reactions, can't really tell with that, and once again, he's really slow, 64 acceleration and 65 sprint speed, which is pretty bad. 81 aggression and 87 attacking position, but to me, he seems like he's all over the shop, so I'd rather play this guy in the centre forward if I was going to. Now, on to some in-game stats of Cardozo. You can tell by there he's usually strength, really strong. Someone winning the header there, him knocking it past someone. He's got a really nice shot on him. Sometimes it's hit and miss, really. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really bad. Once again, knocking the ball onto someone here, showing his strength, pure strength, 89 strength. Absolutely fantastic, and just laying the ball off to someone else to run and score. Now in this clip you can see that he's obviously getting outpaced by a defender to get to the ball, so obviously he's not a player to send through over the top. Obviously winning another 2 headers there again, and I did go and score to score on that one. Then he goes, does a nice little finish there. That doesn't really show how good he is at finishing, because pretty much anybody could finish that. Another nice header, really good tackle to win the ball back in possession. A nice little pass here for Guyton to go and score, and that's the rest of the clip. On to his pros and cons. Man of the match Cardozo is really good in the air, wins just about 95% of the headers. His heading is also really accurate. I didn't score any headers with him, but he gets it just about where you want it. I think his heading accuracy is 88 in game. Very powerful shot, it's just unfortunate that it is very inaccurate. Outrageously strong, he's really strong, he just muscles off just about anybody, unless you've got someone like Akinfenwa, but he won't be going up against them. Very tall, which automatically means he wins most headers. 6'4", really tall, very strong. His finishing isn't bad. I think I just needed to play with him more to understand how good he was at finishing. Cons about this guy is very slow. He can't catch up to anyone, to be honest. 60 something pace, can't remember how much it was. He's very sluggish on the ball. His dribbling's awful. His long shots are dreadful, from what I've seen anyway. He's really inaccurate long shot. Bad passing. He's not worth the money. I paid 68k, and he's only got 2-star weak foot and skills. If you want to get a player just like him, just get Andy Carroll, because he's basically like Andy Carroll, just a ball winner. Obviously not as Andy Carroll, obviously not as good a shot, but he probably has better dribbling. He's a bit quicker. I'm giving Man of the Match Cardozo a 6.5 out of 10 rating, mainly because he's really slow and FIFA's all about pace, and his card stats lie, and his in-game stats lie, apart from his heading and his strength. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to leave a like, and if you want more content, feel free to subscribe.